Hello everyone and good morning! Welcome to your Monster Train morning morning commute. My name is SlowWolf. That was weird. It minimized itself for no good reason at all. I'm just gonna make sure that everything's working. Loading. Yeah. It should be working. So, welcome to your morning commute. Today's daily. No. Why? Permadeath and ninja training are not a good combo. We're not going to have dregs for very long, at the very least. Our deck will be extremely thin very fast. So there's that going for us. Ninja training is brutal, but we're already only like 4 hours in and people have got 50,000 point scores. Like there's got to be something here we're missing. Demons types such as Umbra demons indicate at the bottom of this card, and every creature has every subtype. Okay, it's worth mentioning that if every creature has every subtype, then everything's a morsel. So keep that in mind. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Morsel, sword, Jack strips is good for the first couple of floors. Anytime that's like, hey, all units are on all floors, you're just like, who cares? We could go for big guy. I like big guy. We got enough damage shield to keep him fueled, so I will happily pick up the Penumbra Man. Let's see what we can do with this, because there's definitely a chance that this bites us in the butt. Enemy units enter with armor 10. You what? Okay, so that's not great. Let's see, armor 10 or 20? Sorry, it said 10. Okay, cool. For a second there, I thought it said 20. I was very upset. Put out the Penumbra. This will do enough to get the kill on the first floor, which is enough for me. And you know what? Put this train steward up here. Put this train steward right here. And we'll see what we can do. Okay, the guy's dying. Excellent news. I got nothing to do other than play these guys to get rid of them. So, cool. A brief respite. It's a shame that Molded is literally goddamn useless, huh? Okay, well, you could go there. You could go here. Okay, so the rage is wearing off. However, we have a situation where you look like we're about to die. Why are you dying? Because you have stealth. Because you have stealth. Why else? Okay, so we can apply Void Binding right now. I'm very tempted to do so, actually. Problem solved. We only lose one train steward out of the bunch. That's okay. So, cards we like. Every unit counts as every subtype. Nothing in here immediately makes me happy about that, but Immortal Trade is kind of necessary for our Trampler dude, so I will pick it up. Draft is literally useless, sadly. He goes out there, he dies, end of story. And there's nothing here that's unit-based, so there's no synergies. Sadly, the instant we get anything going for our Legion of Wax, he dies and he never comes back. Our Overgorger has a better chance at doing something. And I think that with access to extra mana from, like, you know, having little dudes running around, hopefully, from Shade Splitter, we should be okay. Now, that said, we need to be able to produce those little guys. So I'm going to go down this side. Shame. Big shame. Both of those eat up things that we don't want to eat up. So upgrade a spell to have double stack. Okay, this is a neat idea. Magic power, nope, does nothing. Okay, and reduce the cost by 1. We can make this free, which is actually not a bad plan. I think it's more important to make our Shade Splitters free, though, to get continual bonuses out of them. Void Binding being free is good, though, for the damage shield and everything else. It's just... We need to feed morsels, so we're going to do that. We don't need to upgrade a spell to have double stacks, surprisingly. Holdover is big. In fact, it is so large. Do we have the right... Yeah, we do have at least something that works here. Immortal Trade could be a funny way to do this. I think that having holdover on the Shade Splitter here is a big deal. Since that'll allow us to get our... at least a little dude out every single turn as soon as it starts popping up. At the start of the battle, enemy units appear on each floor. Hey look, Jack Strips kicks in right here, right now. Boom! That just saved us a bunch of time. So, that said... I can't put out the Overgorger without him dying right now, so I'll just do that instead. Excellent news. Here's what we need to do. We need to get lucky. No luck, sadly. I will do this. I'm going to have to do it like this, actually. A bit of a weird one. But I'm going to use this little guy to kill the Collector. Cool. That sort of worked. Get another one of these little guys. Apply some lifesteal to this boy. Again, apply some lifesteal to this boy. Get another little guy here. Okay, lifesteal 8 plus Trampler dude is doing well. You tried and you got so far, and yet we were out of everything, by the way. Perils of Production could still be a very handy way to kind of keep things going. I like that a lot. If we can get holdover on it as well, then we're, like, stoked. We don't need any of those. It's on by a knife's edge, folks. We're on here by a knife's edge. We're going to go down, pick up a creature, or get a heal and an artifact we don't need. We are going to go down this route. Let's see what we get here for creatures. Boom! Boom! That's exactly what I'm looking for. That's exactly what I'm looking for. We don't need permafrost on anyone. Again, big ups to any way to keep things as free as possible. Void Binding here would be a good move, I think. And let's reroll. Hold over again! Hold over again! We could just do Immortal Trade every turn. Just give the guy all the lifesteal in the world. I think that doing that on Peril's Production is a good idea. I think that doing it on Void Binding is pretty huge too. Just because the extra damage, shield, and rage allows our guy to just be huge, plus lifesteal every once in a while means he should live through most things and just become a big boy. I'm down with that. 10 magic power isn't going to help anywhere, and then reduce the cost of something? Shade Splitter, dude. Shade Splitter. We sadly need them. Now, Concealed Caverns. Give me a doubler. No doubler. The doubler. Friendly units get... No, we do not want Heartless. Upgrade a unit to have 25 extra HP, however. And you're making me a happy man. Now, our Overgorger is still weak. I think that he can still be pumped up and made strong. But we do need to be careful about him. And we need to start feeding him like pronto. And attacks a return and pushes attacked units back. Ollie! Okay, we're going to do this. 100%. We're going to do this. 100%. We're then going to use this. Because of course we will. Okay. This is a good start. Sadly. Okay, I don't mind if you go out there and die eventually. Shame we couldn't get out the Overgorger this turn. This would have been the turn to do it. Okay. Continuously applying this stuff. There we go. Shade Splitter. Just keep feeding him stuff, my dude. Our Ember Drain is huge, but I almost don't care. At least I don't feel like we should care. Right, incanting. Shit, we have to put it on this floor. Cool. Giving him an extra attack does not bother me. Giving the little guy extra more damage does not bother me. We might as well give this guy as many damage shields as possible. Okay. Overgorger? Like, seriously, we have not drawn him a second time. This has been really rough. Okay, continuously apply Void Binding. We could Prismal Dust, but it wouldn't do anything. Final wave. Well, the bad news is we never got out the Overgorger. The good news is it didn't really matter too much because our dude's huge. Okay, the deck works. More or less. Apply Endless to a friendly unit. Create 3 copies of a morsel unit. Return eaten units to your hand. Retch at the right time could do some seriously good work. Shroud of Mitosis can as well. It's stellar, and I hope it works the way that I think it might in my head. Now, do I want more room or do I want more card draw? Look, dude, I need more draw. I feel like I can't have holdover for every spell I want every turn. So let's just go for the card draw. Now, we could remove some cards. Not really any need. We're actually quite a thick deck. Although there are 2 moldeds that are literally useless currently in my deck that I could happily get rid of. That said, going down the right side will allow us to actually upgrade our Overgorger and make him potentially a little bit more useful right now. Multi-Strike would make him great eventually. And then applying some attack to... I mean, maybe not even him. He could use HP, honestly. Give it to his buddy there. Use this to remove one of the moldeds. Because, again, they're useless. And give me Trample Boy. At this point, we're going big or going home. And at this point, we gotta go big. The boy has to be as large as physically possible in order for us to be able to get through all this. Okay, enemy units appear on the start of every floor. I don't care. Because they are all going to die as soon as they go up one floor. So, good moves. You guys have haste. You guys are about to have a very bad day. You guys do 2 damage apiece. The Overgorger survives this. Incredibly, the Overgorger survives this. So, you get this one. You get this to be able to start feeding a little bit. And then you could die here and I'll be happy. Good, you're even getting a kill, dude. Okay, this is something at least, okay? At least he's being fed. And he's being fed quite a lot. Now, if I... Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Do you even have a subtype? I bet your subtype is champion. But, like, I'm sitting at this and I'm thinking, if we make it big enough and we Shroud Mitosis him, does that work? Cool, he's dead at least. That worked out. Okay. If you could just sit here and continuously feed him for the next little bit, that'd be great. Okay, damage shield here is normally huge, but you're so large we can't actually feed you anything anymore. If you die, I'll be happy. Okay. I have no place to put you. Yeah, we needed size, apparently, and I didn't even realize it. Okay, so you have 1,000,000 stealth, but you are dying. That's the important bit. Cool. Well, that's that then. The number of damage shields that he had, plus the amount of lifesteal he had and everything else is actually really, like, you know, enabling to me. Of all these, we don't want those. And then out of all these, Votivary would be great if it didn't have to die. This deck is remarkably trim because of the fact that half the cards that we would want aren't useful. Now, we could go to the Merchant of Steel and try to upgrade our Overgorger, and that would roughly be it. We get an artifact and a chance at something else. If we go down this way, we can remove some more cards. Not a bad plan. Get another chance at our Merchant of Magic in... It's a weird one. Is there a better place to get spells or creatures? Honestly, I think that we wait till next time to get the artifacts and everything else. We go left this time, because we can go for the creatures next time, ideally. And in this case, this allows us to remove our 2 Train Stewards without having to, like, spend time doing it. But I will remove the Molded first. So we're down to 13 cards in the deck. Yikes! Okay. Upgrade spell to cost 1 less. Sure, dude. Oh, sure, dude. Double stack. Oh, man. Lifesteal 8, huh? I would only need to cast that once. It's not necessary. Reroll. To remove consume, huh? Magic power does nothing, and we can make a spell cost one less. Cool. Our spells are now pretty much all free. And I'll spend the money to go ahead and remove the Train Steward. The deck is now extremely small. At this point, if the deck does not work exactly the way that I want it to, every single turn, I'll be very upset. So they restore all their HP upon moving up the floor. That's a bit spooktacular. But, like, we draw pretty much our whole deck in one turn, so I don't see how this doesn't work out in our favor, really. Okay, Perils of Production, the guy on the bottom here who could use the damage. Perfect. Give him everything. The guy's gonna be large. Cool, he's already at 48, which is excellent. Now, there's no sense to most of these Shade Splitters at the moment, sadly. Okay, gonna give you Lifesteal. And might as well apply 1 damage shield. But sadly, I think we're kind of in a situation right now. You're dying, though. This guy's huge. Excellent news. Cool. Why aren't I trying that on every time? Every time. I feel like a goddamn moron every day. We're not going to use either of these Shade Splitters. That's fine. Okay, we gotta try this. Yes! It works! It actually 100% totally works. Well then, so that's strong. That's very strong. Let's go ahead and just beef him up as much as possible, and then splitter him up again. Holy fuck! Holy shit, dude! Oh, I'm taking a screenshot of this. Oh, I'm sending this directly to my friends. Well, this. Hold on, I gotta go down to the. At Chris. There we go. Hey, buddy. Hey, bud. Look at this. I'm a pro. I love dailies. I love dailies so much. So, yeah, I'll avoid binding one of them for whatever it's worth. We're gonna lose one of these guys, and there's nothing we can do about it, and it really does not matter. Holy shit. Oh my god! Okay. 2 in the middle floor. I mean... Sure, I could. But what's the point? We've got a perfectly good combination already. The Ember Forge is not even necessary. Most of the time when I get a chance to do it, it's gonna be a bad day. So I'll skip it too. And then out of these, Fatal Melting doesn't do anything. We skip. Again, like our deck is... We draw our entire deck every 2 turns, which is excellent news. Let's go down this way. Concealed Caverns, do you have anything for me? I should have gone to the thing first. Draw X and apply -2 to those cards. Like, they have some play, but not enough. Like, all we need is Shroud Mitosis, and we're golden. Like, game is 100% over at that point. This would make our Overgorger a lot stronger all at once. So I will 100% do that. And then call it a day. Do I want to purge anything? Well, let's purge 2 things for free. As we found out, we don't really have the room for these tiny Shade Splitters. So I'll remove them both, despite the fact that I spent money on them earlier. And then we can spend money to remove another card, which could be like one of the Prismal Dusts. Sure. I only need 1 to go off anyway. Alright, Fel. If we can get this combo off on you properly, now that we've actually remembered to try it out with this particular daily, I believe we have, we've got your number. The trick is actually getting through this turn without taking too much stupid damage. Sadly, we have not done that. Okay, the good news. We now have Perils of Production. Morsel Maker. Shroud Mitosis. Hold on the Shroud Mitosis for a half second. Much better. We have no need for this. Okay. Sadly. We're gonna go ahead and boof. 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 And sadly, we're just going to take that damage, because Ember Drain exists. But if we can kill her fast enough... If we can kill her fast enough, we should be golden here. $81 times 3. It's a decent amount. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Shroud My Toes that guy. It's going to do some damage. Might as well lifesteal this someone here. The front guy, please, if I can manage it. Okay, cool. Wrong floor. You need to go to a different floor. Okay, Perils of Production does exist in my deck, though, so... Phew! We can't do that there. So what I will do instead is continuously feed this guy more damage. Just continue to Shroud My Toes. Void Binding the front guy. I said Void Binding the front guy. Immortal Trade the front guy. And then see what happens. Go down to any floor. You are so dead. Like, there is nothing for you here. Look, I am going to go ahead and do this, just to make sure that our guy's as fed as he possibly can be. But that's it. We've killed Fel before her time. Now, could that have been earlier? Yeah, if Fel had gone to any other floor, but... Furnace Tap. You gave me Furnace Tap, you absolute fools. Give me a little bit more room on each floor. That way at least I can feed the Overgorger a little bit more. Okay. Not a bad place to be score-wise. We have some money. We don't need to remove anything. Let's go down this way. See what we can do about this, about Furnace Tap here. We don't need any of those. Spellgate's Holdover. I wish. Shrouded Mitosis with Holdover would be great, but we need to have the energy every turn. Like, that's just a necessary thing. So, I'll go ahead and do it that way. 20 magic power and consume does nothing. Cool. We've got our deck, like, actually chugging along at an incredible rate. Big Trampler. Now that we've got the room... Oh, fuck, I almost forgot that we could have absolutely ruined our entire deck. Awoken. We could get quick. 3 Sting Spells to your hand. Skip. Actually skip. We don't want it. We've got 10-card deck. We draw 6 cards a turn. Lots of those are holdover. We should be drawing our entire deck every turn. Pretty much. Yeah, armor 20. Sure, that'll matter. You were the single most expensive card in the deck, dude, and you're out and running. Okay. Void Binding. Lifesteal. Might as well go up here and feed that to him. And give him an additional damage shield. So we're killing the front guy. Perils of Production. Bounce upstairs. I mean, we made him large. That's kind of on us. The good news is we can do this. This, and then this, and suddenly there's nothing left. Let's go ahead and get this guy to chomp on him. We lost out on 1 collector. I don't think that's going to matter to us too much. Okay, make this guy big, make this guy real big, make this guy real lifesteal-y as well, and then just split him. I love this deck. Now, you're only barely surviving, which to me is an issue. Let's go ahead and remove some of that. Now, I better hope that this is enough. We're going to need to shroud my toes up here to make sure that he's got what he needs to stay alive. I'm going to start void binding him up here. But I will also go ahead and start just perils of reductioning back here because it really doesn't matter. Okay. Again, void binding up here. Perils protection down here. Shade splitter up here. Shroud my toes it just in case. And then put lifesteal on someone down here. I don't think anything's getting down to this bottom floor. Like, all these guys are multi-striking. End turn. He should be very dead. Yeah, 100%. I should be, however, still playing Shade Splitter up here and my toesing it, so that way our dude keeps eating every turn, which is important. Cool, that's it. Yeah. Yeah. 34,000. This is one of the highest scoring runs we've had ever. These we don't need. These we don't need. We have a 10-card deck and it works like a goddamn dream. So which side do I go down? We can duplicate a card. Furnace Tap would be a really good one. Yeah, I know we go down this way. Do I want to remove any cards, though? Like, Shade Splitter is honestly supposed to be helpful. But I don't think it is anymore. So long as we play our cards properly. We have to play the Overgorger first. He's strong enough to be able to take it. So let's remove this, and then we don't need Prismal Dust either anymore. Which is like a really spooky thing to say, considering how good it's been for us. Merchant of Steel is probably not going to give us anything. We literally can't use it. Duplicate. Furnace Tap. 100%. Okay. Any artifacts in here that we want? No. Not at all. We move on. Alright, Seraph, the Patient. Attacks every turn and applies melee weakness. Look, melee weakness sucks, but when you've got many tramplers, we should be okay. I really don't want to be the bad news bearer here, but you suck. So we're gonna go back down here. Furnace Tap, Lifesteal. Do I shroud my toes already? I don't think I do. I think I wait. This looks bad, but I promise you it's not. Game over. That was a second turn Seraph. That is now the single highest score we've ever had. And if I had remembered the combo, if I had remembered the damn combo by the time we had reached Daedalus, that would have been higher. That would have been a lot higher. 51,000 points. Easy, Daily. We're 6th place if I had just remembered Daedalus. Ah! 6th place. Holy shit. I feel very happy about that one. Look, Hive Mind with Umbra is probably the single most ridiculous combination. I should have known that Shroud Mitosis was that strong, but holy shit. I need to see. Just when did you kill Talos? 3rd turn boss rush. Okay, so did we. So then you got your points by not taking damage anywhere, was your big deal. Because I think we got Shroud Mitosis pretty early on. Yeah, you went real thin, didn't you? You didn't even go for the second, You didn't even go for the second... Oh my god, he had like a 5-card deck. Incredible. This is all you needed! Oh, between coins and everything else? Yeah, like I think that this could have gone better for us too, because we only killed Fel a little bit early. He killed it way earlier than we did. But no, like it was the exact same combination. We just also went for an Overgorger just in case, and it was absolutely unnecessary most of the time. Absolutely unnecessary most of the time. But it absolutely worked. Really thin deck. Really cool. The fact that we managed to get through a deck that made everything free is pretty sweet too, though. 6th place! It's not gonna hold though. This daily was easy enough that anybody that knew about shroud mitosis and got it at the right time should have been able to nail this easily, I think. So thanks for watching. Hope you folks enjoyed yourselves. Incredible daily for us. You guys take it easy, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the morning commute then. Choo choo, motherfuckers.